Pryor, and this is my new poodle puppy, Misha. I'm a behavioral biologist with a special interest in learning and training. And today we're going to be talking about a new and better way to build a great family dog. There's been quite a revolution in dog training recently. Some great teachers like Ian Dunbar and Turid Rugas in Norway, John Fisher in England, have been talking about a natural, friendly, puppy-friendly way to train dogs. The old way, the standard traditional way, is pretty militaristic with its commands and obedience and choke chains and you gotta show them who's boss. That's not very suitable for puppies. Puppies don't understand that. But puppies are learning all the time. And we need to be able to take advantage of that and teach them what they need to know while they're very small, but without any harsh methods. I started out as a dolphin trainer, and we train dolphins without any force at all, using a signal that tells them when they're right. Dog trainers have gotten very fond of a little signal made by a mechanical clicker. When Misha hears that, he knows he's in for a treat, literally. Let me show you some of the things that Misha is learning at his very tender age of 14 weeks. Good. Misha. You ready? Sit. In clicker training, instead of worrying about what the dog is doing wrong, we watch him, and when he does something right, we click to let him know that that's what we wanted. High five. Say hi. Yes! That's a good boy. Every time he hears the click, he knows he's going to get something truly yummy. And he has lots of ways to make me click. That's good boy. Following a target stick is one of the very useful things you can teach a puppy because it means you can move him around without shoving him. You can teach him to walk on a loose leash by following the stick. And it's kind of fun for him. The click doesn't replace praise and affection. It's just a much clearer way to tell the puppy, hey, I won. It's like, bingo. You know, most of the dogs that end up in shelters are there because of their bad behavior. People got sick of them jumping up, stealing food, pulling on the leash, knocking things over, maybe being growly or aggressive, possessive about their dish or something. When you go to a shelter, you meet all these badly behaved dogs. It's always slightly heartbreaking because they all could have learned not to do those things, and not just not to do them, to do the right things. When they were little, like Misha, those were all cute puppies once too. We're going to be visiting the Center for Applied Canine Behavior in Ontario, Canada, where Carolyn Clark, the director, and her staff are teaching families how to turn their puppies into great family dogs the clicker way.
When puppies and their families first arrive at class, they're probably very excited and enthusiastic, maybe a little nervous and afraid, and they're all ready to learn how to train their puppies and how to mold that behavior. So starting right from the beginning, we'll show people how to get the puppy to sit to say please, how to keep his feet on the floor, to be gentle with his teeth. He'll learn hand signals for sit and down and stay and come and go play. We use an event marker in all of our classes, and that's simply a signal that tells the puppy or the dog when he's right, when he wins. A lot of people know about clicker training, and yes, we encourage the use of a clicker as the signal, just because it is a neutral sound, and especially if several people are training puppies or dogs, it's much easier for the dog to understand when he got it right. So any signal will do, and in fact, dogs learn a lot of signals. A smile, a nod, yes, good. But we want to be really clear, so even little children can have power with puppies when they can use a mechanical signal.
Like human babies, puppies don't always know ahead of time when they need to go outside. Try to take the puppy out or put it on its papers several times a day. When it goes in the right place, click and treat. What do you do if the puppy makes a mistake? Nothing. Clean up and watch the puppy better next time. Don't punish it. The punished puppy just learns to hide from you when it needs to go.
Most puppies get into trouble because they have too much freedom too soon. Baby gates are essential puppy training tools. Decide on an area in your house that you can puppy-proof. Perhaps the kitchen, perhaps the laundry room. A place that's easy to clean up and has easy access to the outdoors. This is his safe room. This is the area that Jerry and Ellen have set up for their puppy. It includes his crate, water bowl, food dish, toys, and easy access to outdoors. If you don't have such an area, perhaps you have an open concept house, an X-pen is a solution. If you're in an apartment, you may decide that you want to paper train. Here Jerry is showing this puppy how to go into his crate comfortably, and while not necessary, a clicker is a useful tool. So initially, the treats are inside the crate. Click, you did it right, and get a treat. And he can have a treat for staying in there or coming out. And let's see if he can go in by himself without a lure. He did it right. Prize, jackpot. He lay down in there. He's feeling quite comfortable. After a little training session, puppy's probably going to need to go outside. After all, in the first days, it's really the people who are being trained. This is the area that Jerry and Ellen have set up for their puppy. The gate includes the door, so it's easy access in and out. If you don't have such an arrangement, you might choose to use a long line, 30 or 40 feet of rope, anchored to the door, and then you can safely clip the puppy on the other end, and he has an area that is his bathroom area.
Good boy.
You'll notice that Jerry used the clicker once the puppy had finished emptying out. That's important to remember that that's when you reward him, not halfway through. You teach your dog to touch a target, you can have a bell hanging on the door, teach her to ring the bell when she has to go out. It's a very handy tool. Then you don't have to guess when your dog has to leave the room. Bell. Good girl. There you go.
Puppies need to chew. It's good for them and it keeps them busy and happy. If the puppy starts chewing on a good shoe or the living room couch, substitute something it's allowed to chew and keep a lot of those toys around.
Obviously, you're not going to have your puppy in his crate or safe room all the time. Have a little carpet or bath towel on the ground by your feet. This can be his targeted area to sit in the living room. If he puts his nose down and chooses a chew toy, let him know he did the right thing. Whoa, make it even better. And smear a little bit of cheese whiz on it. He looked at a chew toy or a little bit of peanut butter and he says, wow, that didn't happen when I chewed the couch. Prepare ahead for those times when company drops in. Plan to have some chew toys prepared in the freezer. Things that you can stuff are great. Kongs make good chew toys. Put a cookie in there. Some of his kibble. A little bit of liver pate, peanut butter, canned dog food. Freeze it. Prepare several. Hollow marrow bones work well. They can be stuffed. Nyla bones that you can drill a few little holes in and smush some liver pate or cheese whiz in there. And these are all excellent chew toys. Get them hooked on the chew toy habit. You'll notice that Mr. has his leash attached too. Don't give your puppy free run of the house. You can leave the leash on in the house, then you can put your foot on it and keep him with you. He's safe, he's well supervised, and you're enjoying his company.
Get your puppy used to being handled and touched all over. If the puppy objects, use your clicker as it stops wiggling and give it treats for calming down. A safe dog is one you can touch all over, anytime, anywhere, even when it's eating.
Here's a good boy. Oh, does that taste good? Oh, that's wonderful. When you first bring your puppy home, you want to make sure that he learns that food and people go together, that your hand belongs in the bowl just as much as his mouth, so that he does not get food aggressive or food protective. You can also bring your children in or your grandchildren in and teach them how to do it too. And the more you feed him by hand, the better he will be as far as a gentle mouth and as far as not bothering with people coming close to his food. And now, are you going to try and eat it yourself? Okay, we'll put it down in front of you, but I'm still going to keep my hand close. Yes. Oh, sweet boy. That's good, puppy. There you go. So food and people become wonderful things. Most people, when they get a puppy, eventually want a dog that they can handle, touch any part of him, take him anywhere, and have him well behaved and as relaxed as he possibly can be. This starts in puppyhood. They should be handled a very great deal. They should be handled the feet, all feet. Some dogs are sensitive, but they'll outgrow that. They should be flipped over on their tummies and rubbed everywhere. Puppies love to be scratched on the inside of their legs, up here. And also, they should learn to have their ears handled, because the vet is going to want to see every part of the dog, and vets love you when you've got a dog that will just lie there or stand there. Also, he has to have his mouth examined. Sweet guy, you're tired. Let's see the mouth. Let's see the mouth. Oh, wonderful. Yes, good boy. Good boy. And then, also, with most dogs, and particularly little guys with coats like this, they should be groomed at least, well, every other day. And their ears, because they get into burrs and pick up sticks and things like that. There, you gonna stand? You gonna show us how lucky you are? The main thing is, when he goes to the vet, or when he goes with children or any adult that he doesn't know, he's pretty relaxed with them.
Teach your puppy to be gentle with those sharp baby teeth. Remove your hands and attention from him if he starts to nip. Everyone in the family can learn to set limits.
In the olden days, we used to think we had to stop the puppy from biting, period. And yes, we do, but more important is to do some prevention training first. So a really important role in family's job with puppies is to make sure that they mouth gently. Let them chew on your fingers. And when it hurts, really yelp and leave. Let him know he just lost his chew toy. And he'll sit there and wonder what happened, and you come back, you apologize, you say, nice puppy. He'll probably apologize too.
But recognize they're still young. When they're highly stimulated by play and really excited, and they lay their teeth on you, the key at this point is play stops. Sorry, buddy, play stops. You freeze, stop moving, fold your arms, turn your back on the dog if necessary, and it might only be for 30 seconds, but it brings their energy levels down enough that they go, oops, sorry, forgot.
And the next step is to use your clicker to teach the puppy that off means let go.
Hi, Colonel. Want to take that? Colonel says there's no way. Off. Yes, good puppy. Good job. There you go. So we'll try it again. And Colonel's learning this so well, we almost have to back up so he'll learn to accept hands in his mouth. Hi. What's that got? Off. Good puppy. Yeah, you're so brilliant.
Kiss my foot. God. Give me bye-bye. Give me bye-bye. Good boy. Good boy.
One of the biggest problems people have with puppies and with older dogs is the dog jumping up. It's not very polite human greeting behavior, but it's perfectly normal for puppies. That's what they do, is lick the face of their mother, the superior being in the pack. We need to teach them a new way to greet people. Sitting to greet people is a really useful tool for puppies to have.
Hi, Brianna. Hi, Mars. Over here. Hi, guy. Oh, you came to see the baby. This is Mister.
Hi, Mister.
And Mister's learning not to jump up on people he meets. Wait till he's sitting. Good. Now you can pet him. Would you like to pet him now? Very nice. We really want to work on teaching our new puppies not to jump up on people. The problem is a lot of people reward the puppy when he does jump up. So now we're going to make sure that Mister stays on the ground, and that is when he gets all the nice pats, especially from the children. You're going to come and say hello to the puppy, but I'm standing on the dog's leash. I've got the management in my control. The puppy can't jump up successfully. So you come up with your little treat, and you put it on his nose when I tell you, and get him to sit. When he sits, I'll click him, because he likes this clicker. Then you give him the treat when you hear the click, okay? Now, right over his nose. Very nice, perfect, good job. And now the adult puts their hand underneath the child's hand, and that has the little treat in it. This is a nice way for an adult to help a younger child. Puppy sits, gets a click, and gets the reward from the child. The puppy then learns to respect the children and acknowledges that the children give the very best treats. What a beautiful way to learn to sit and be rewarded for sitting when people come to visit.
To train come, start early, make it easy at first, and always reward the puppy for coming. Come can be a lifesaver, and you're going to use it the dog's whole life. You can begin with clicks and treats for coming indoors, then review the lesson in the backyard, and then maybe outdoors with a long line attached for safety. Add distractions slowly. Try a puppy class, lots of distractions there, or get friends and family to help you teach come.
A nice way to teach your puppy how to come when called and also to learn people's names is to do a round-robin recall. All of these people here have been equipped with clickers and treats and toys, and we're going to send Mister from one family to the other. I'm going to send the puppy off to one of the families, and then it's their job to get the puppy to come to them. When he does come, as soon as he gets to them, they click and reward him and send him off to the next family. Now, because we're doing this in an open field, we have Mister attached to a long line. He's just going to drag it, but it's for safety, so if he does run, we can step on it. So you ready, Mister? Go to Marcia. Yes, good. And we're not even going to worry about a sit at this point, because we're teaching recalls and we are teaching people's names.
What have I got? Mister.
Toys put away. There you go. Good. Good. Excellent.
Wonderful boy. Oh, what a good guy. What a good guy.
Nice reward.
Go to Kathy. Where you go?
Mister. Mister. You got food there? Mister, come here. Oh, what's I got? What's I got? What's I got? It's tough for him to leave Mom.
No, darling. Where you go?
What's I got? What's I got? Here we go. Very nice, yes. Gonna go see Mom? Go see Mom.
Come on, baby. Come on, Mister. Mister. Puppy, puppy, puppy. What have I got? Come on, Mister. What have I got? Yes.
And send him off to Marcia and the girls. One last time.
Go to Marcy.
Good. Good. And click. Very nice. And last time, we'll send him back here. Mister! Woohoo! Oh, yes. What's I got? What's I got? What's I got? Yes, good job. All right. And that's a very nice way to teach your puppy how to respond to the word come and to learn people's names.
dogs pull on the leash their whole lives. That's no fun. Here's a way to teach your pup instead that pulling will literally get it nowhere.
Why do puppies pull on a leash? Well, because humans generally come along. And dogs learn by what works. So the first time you put a leash on a puppy and he says, I want to go from here to there, and he does, we follow along, and that's how you walk your human. Keep that leash straight. We need to teach them another habit. And we need to teach them that if the leash is tight, humans don't move. In fact, sometimes they even back up. That's a surprise. But then a great reward for loosening that leash, son of a gun, humans walk forward.
I need a puppy who really pulls like a freight train and who's still a little bit hungry. Don't you love it when they volunteer? Can I borrow your puppy? All right, this is Preston. Preston says yay. I anchor my hand on my body. This is a nice way for the puppy to have his dinner. All I'm going to do is click a loose leash. Nothing is happening. If he's pulling over there, he gets nothing. If he stays with me, oh, this is cool. And now we're getting a little bit of attention. All I'm doing is waiting for him. Ooh, bingo, isn't this nice? Take a step. When he catches up, I'll let him chase, turn my back, take a step, turn my back, take 3 steps, turn my back, nothing happened. This will happen, little interruption. He says, but I remembered good things were happening over here.
Sooner or later he'll look at you and say, well, aren't you coming? And you say, of course, click, let's go.
Scientists have found that the best time to teach a dog to be polite and friendly to strange dogs and new people is during the 3rd and 4th months. It's a narrow window. So start now to introduce your puppy to as many different sorts of people and dogs as you can find. Puppy socialization classes are a great way to do this.
When you're finished, humans have a chair. Whoops, you can slide.
Puppy play is pretty funny. Sometimes they zoom around in circles or go completely airborne. You may hear lots of play, growling. It's all just puppy joy.
Now listen carefully.
Some puppies have never seen anything but their own kind. They may feel shy and bewildered at first. These other puppies might be bigger and shaggier and louder. A scared pup may back up, give a bark or a growl, or hide under the chair. Don't make a fuss, just let him take his own time. Use clicks and treats to mark the first emerging signs of confidence. And when your puppy greets people with a sit and plays well with other dogs, click. Let her know you like those good manners. Now your dog is ready to meet the world.
Well, we've shown you a lot of puppies today, but I want you to realize that this works with any age of dog. You can start with a grown dog and use all the things we've shown you and it will be just fine. The main thing is it's not cut and dried. Be creative. This gives you a lot of freedom. It gives the dogs a lot of freedom too to learn how to please you and be sure that they're doing it right. So have fun, encourage your family to participate, and enjoy having a great family dog.